Today the Arkham Chronicle is going to have a look at our Investigator's stats. The health and sanity of the Investigators all adds up to 14. At the top of the health stakes with 9 points is Roland, and at the bottom is Daisy, and for the sanity it works the other way round, with Wendy slap bang in the middle with equally balanced stats. These stats are willpower with the head picture, intellect with the book picture, combat with the fist picture, and agility with the winged foot. All of the Investigators are equal in potential because the stats all add up to 12. 2 out of the 5 Investigators have a 5 stat. 3 out of the 5 Investigators have a 4 stat. 4 out of the 5 Investigators have a 3 stat. 4 of them have a 2 stat, but only 1 has a 1 stat. Each of the Investigators also has a pair of stats. So which of your skills is the most important? Well, they all are. For a healthy party, you're going to want to have a good blend of skills with everything represented. Intellect is very important for solving clues, and clues is how you unlock new areas and travel throughout the game. Agility is extremely effective at outsmarting monsters and keeping you guys alive and not taking damage. There are some foes which can only be defeated via combat, and defeating monsters is also a good way of earning the victory points which you turn into XP. Many of the encounter cards give you strong willpower tests, so you're going to want to make sure that you've got someone who can solve them. If you're looking for willpower, Agnes tops the charts, closely followed by Wendy, then Roland and Daisy tied, but don't pick Skids. For investigating, Daisy beats everyone else by 2 clear points, Wendy, Roland and Skids are tied at 3, and Agnes is definitely at the bottom with 2. For combat, it's Roland at the top, closely followed by Skids, and then stereotypically it's the 3 ladies at the bottom, with Wendy having 1 combat. Don't even give her weapons! Just let her run away! She and Skids are top of the evasion charts, followed by Agnes, and then Roland and Daisy at the bottom. So what happens if I'm playing with a pair of Investigators? If you're playing with 2 people, however, what you want to do is add the stats together, like this. Here's a bit of a spreadsheet I prepared earlier. Hang on, let me make it a bit prettier. In addition to the stats, you're going to want to look at the classes that Investigators belong to. It's always good to have a maximum mix of classes represented, which is why Roland and Wendy work so well together, because between them they're representing 4 classes. Each of the Investigators in the core set overlaps with 1 other class. Roland's also a Seeker, Daisy's also a Mystic, Agnes is also a Survivor, Wendy's also a Rogue, and Skids is also a Guardian. Which Investigator should I choose? Well, that's up to you. Go for flavour, go for theme, pick a pretty colour. The Arkham Horror LCG is a thematic, story-driven campaign where the idea is to explore the narrative and to have fun. It's not about crushing your opponent so hard that his eyes bleed, and it's not really about min-maxing to the point of extreme. It's a little bit bigger than the rest of your deck. What can you do? Get yourself a mini snap. This item here is the mini snap. Your mini snap doesn't have a fancy border around the outside or a recess. Just pop your card in there extremely carefully, not to pinch the edges, and without any kind of noise it snaps. So as you can see, it is quite a bit smaller. Not as thicker than the top loader, but not as thick as a One Touch. So, extremely clear, very nice.